Fuck around and find out is probably the most stupid way to start after defining your goals and actions, because you will run into interpretation issues very quick. Here's how to fix it. Interpretation issues, what do I mean with that? For example, we take a look at our ankle stiffness. You just start training, you have done your first sprint session, and you feel like your ankle stiffness today was a 6 out of 10, but now you really don't know, is this good, is it bad, is it normal? You have no clue. Therefore, we need normative data and also goals, mini goals for our action objectives. We could do it like this. Use the first month, the first 30 days to just train and note down the according numbers for every action objective after every session. So for example, if you train daily, your ankle stiffness on the 1st of January might be a 6, then it's an 8, then a 7. 4th of January is very bad, it's just a 3. On the 5th it's a 5, and so on. And in the end of this month, you just take a look at the mean, and it's going to be a 5.8. So now you know that normally at the starting point of your journey, your norm range of ankle stiffness from 0 to 10 is a 5.8. So now if you have a 6, you can tell, okay, today is just a regular day. If you have a 3, you're going to be like, fuck, that should be way better. And if you have an 8, you're going to think, oh nice, I'm on the right way. Correct? One more step here. If you have a norm range of 5.8, we also can or should define a mini goal, a optimal range. In this case, this could be a 7.8 and a minimal range of a 3.8. Minimal meaning that we don't want to fall below that, and optimal meaning that we want to work towards this number. Quick summary in between. We do have our end goals and we do have our actions to make the end goal happen. What we now need is a structured way to track, interpret, and adjust our action objectives, right? Now use this free template in the caption or description to do it yourself with ease, because the best way to do this is with a diary. Your diary could look something like this. We first of all have our end goal at the top. We then have our, in this case, 3 action objectives: ankle stiffness, hip extension, and our correct stance. And on the right side of these 3 objectives, we do have our optimal, normal, and minimal ranges. Fictionally, for example, a optimal range of 7, normal range of 5, and minimum range of 3 for our correct stance. Now at the bottom you have your 3 action objectives, and you note down the suitable number immediately after every training session, every time you train. So in this example, this would mean that you have trained every single day. Now, in the end of every month, you will take a look at the mean of every single action objective. And you will, again, as I said, calculate the mean and take a look at it. This might look something like this if we take a look at the ankle stiffness, that now in the second month, in the first one, you just try to figure out where's my norm, optimal, and minimal. Now in the second month, where you grinded really hard, you found out that your new norm is an 8.6. Now we ran into a problem, because if we, as we did the first time, just add 2 points from our norm to our new optimal would be a 10.6. Now, how do we achieve a 10.6 from a 0 to 10 scale? Impossible. We need to have a solution for that. Now, you might think that we could just scale down and use a 5 as our new norm, which theoretically would work, but the problem is that psychologically, you then take a look at the 5 and you will see that now your number is lower than before, which usually means you got worse, which isn't the case. So there's a better way, which is adjusting the scale. Instead of a 0 to 10 scale, we will just use a 0 to 20 scale, and 8.6 is just our current norm. and maybe next time we're at an 11, we can still use the 0 to 20 scale, and once we reach 20, we can again adjust it to maybe 30. Now, if you do exactly that, define useful action objectives, track them, and adjust your scales, you will achieve your end goal eventually. And not just in sports. Think outside the box, and it can change your career. All that we've talked about today can be applied to all the crucial categories that we've seen in the beginning. It's not just for overall athleticism. If you want to get more tackles, do tackling drills outside of the practice. If you want to get injured less, prioritize sleep. If you want to sleep 8 hours per night, put your phone outside the bedroom. Want to eat less sugar? Put the sugary stuff outside of your vision. Or you want to be less stressed in the gym due to little time? Don't plan anything after the gym, etc., etc. Now, as I said, there's a free template in the description below. Feel free to try it out, do it yourself, and whenever a question pops up, feel free to contact me and we will talk about it in detail. Thank you so far. Our next Understanding the Why episodes currently planned are athletic testings, if you're not assessing, you're guessing, training planning about optimizing for max performance, sleep, injury prevention, and conditioning.